Yo, yo, yo. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? My bad, my bad. I was late. I was late. I was late. My bad. I am here. No need to fear. It's your boy, the one and only Cortez. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all motherfuckers doing? It is nice to be back. Welcome to 2025. Welcome to the new year. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope y'all missed me. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all New Year's Eve. I know y'all was throwing parties and shit, bullshitting. And I hope y'all ain't been bullshitting these first 3 days of 2025. Because guess what? Time waits for nobody. It's already day fucking three. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. It was just New Year's Eve. It's day three of 2025. That's how fast time has been moving, and that's how fast it's gonna continue to move. Hey, if y'all like that intro, say y'all like that intro in the comments. Tell me about it. Tell me y'all fuck with it. You know, I told you I'm trying to level this bitch up a little bit. If y'all fuck with the intro, let me know down below. I'm leveling up time after time after time. Just keep following this journey, keep following this process. Y'all gonna see this podcast is gonna be turned up. I need some hype, man. Comment some ones in the chat, man. I need some hype. If y'all like that intro, let me know. Put it together myself. Once again, welcome. Welcome to 2025, man. It's a new year of new things. Are you guys gonna hit your goals or not? Are you guys going to be successful in 2025 or y'all gonna bullshit again? Y'all let me know. I don't want to talk to people that ain't gonna do the fucking work now. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you want to be successful in 2025, you're in the right fucking place. I ain't gonna lie. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with somebody you think that need this info because trust me, I'm gonna spit some game to y'all that will really turn y'all up. Once again, welcome. I'm glad you're here. And if you're listening, you got the capability, the mindset, the will, and the drive to be successful in 2025. And I can't say anything more than I'm proud of you. So, without further ado, we're gonna jump right into today's topic. So the title of the live is why 99% of people won't accomplish their goals in 2025. And I say that because, like I said, it's every year everybody comes out with New Year's resolutions. I'm gonna do this in the new year. I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna break this habit. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna quit this. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna buy this. And guess what? They never fucking do. I have done a deep dive, a little study, not even a study. It's kind of more like just observing the fucking world. And I kind of put together a couple points that got can break down the root cause of why people never follow through with the New Year's resolution, their New Year goals, what they want to succeed, what they want to accomplish. I kind of came up with a few reasons why, and I'm gonna tell that to you guys today. Before we do that, once again, like, comment, subscribe, share the podcast with some people, man, because I'm about to spit some heat. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm feeling this shit. I've been letting this one marinate, goddamn. Shit, last time I spoke to y'all was, what's that, Monday? No, no, no. Monday, shit. So y'all had a good little break for me, goddamn. But I'm back. It's the one and only man with the plan, the champion, the official champion one on IG. Go follow me on there if you don't do that already. And follow me on Twitter. I'm not calling that shit X because I had it before they switched. Follow me on Twitter. I just made it for this shit, honestly, and like kind of just a revamp because my other shit was like I made when I was younger. So I had to redo it. It is, I think, the handle on the Twitter. They took my handle from me on Instagram. Fuck whoever got it, but it's underscore at underscore the champion one. So no official, but the champion one, and that's me on Twitter. Go ahead, follow me on there. Check out. I post daily. Honestly, more than daily. This shit is like when I feel like saying something, honestly. But I spit like quick little game on there. Just kind of get a real peek into my thoughts, to my brain, like whatever I'm thinking on the spot, I'm gonna drop. So go ahead, check me out on there. Like I said, follow me on IG, subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, we're gonna jump into the topic, man. So let's talk about why people don't hit their New Year's goals before I tell y'all how we can make sure we hit them. So the problem most people have is that when they set New Year's goals or New Year's resolutions, they set things that sound good, not just to them, but to the people they're trying to impress, their friends, their family members, um, their rivals, who gives a fuck, but they're trying to impress somebody or make it sound good when they can tell somebody like going into the New Year, yeah, I'm gonna do this. But then guess what? As soon as the first day of the year hits, they don't even follow through on it. They give out, or after the first 2 weeks, it's like that shit fell right off. And it's funny that I'm talking about this because I actually was talking to my managers today. And like with the new year starting, a lot of people like to tend to get in the gym and get in shape and start trying to change their body. And you see an influx within that first couple of weeks. So like my manager, he just started going and he was like, man, I almost didn't go. So many people in there, it's crowded. And me being a regular gym goer, no matter the fucking time, no matter what season, none of that, I'm like, give it a week. That motherfucker won't. And I gave them grace. Give them 2 weeks. They only that gym won't be as packed in 2 weeks because the majority of everybody in the gym is just somebody trying to start some New Year's shit, but they're gonna fall off by week two, really week one, but by week two they're gonna fall off. And it's sad, but it's literally the truth. Like it just comes from observations. It comes from seeing it happen every year. You see so many people that say this, like, then excuse me, don't even take it from me, but look in your own life and just think about all the people. And if even if it is you, but think about all the people that come to you when you guys are discussing your New Year's resolutions, your New Year's goals. They tell you you're gonna do this, I'm gonna do this outlandish thing, I'm gonna do this. And then you look at them at the end of the year and they didn't do none of that shit. And then we ask them what happened. It's nothing but excuse. Oh no, this happened. Oh well, blah, blah, bullshit. But that's my point. Like they're not sticking to it. So, like I said, they said shit that sounds good to people in the moment. They want to impress people. And I actually made a post on Twitter, funny enough, that the people that you're trying to impress don't even have it all together. So just keep fucking working. That's the truth. Like you trying to impress somebody and they don't even got their life on the fucking like by the handles. Like this shit is swirling out of control. So don't even focus on that. But that's reason number one. They set goals that sound good to other people. And it's a trickle effect because what sounds good to other people, they may set a goal, a resolution that isn't sustainable. And that's what I deemed is like really the biggest reason that nobody ever hits their for New Year's goals, New Year's resolution. They set goals that are unsustainable, something that cannot be done consistently for a long period of time. So, like for example, somebody that ain't never went to the gym, somebody that's trying to get in shape that's bad as shit, might say, "I'm gonna go to the gym 5 days a week." Motherfucker, you didn't even go one day a week. What makes you think you're gonna go 5 days a week every week consistently for a whole year? You're not going to. It's unsustainable for for who you are. So you really have to take a look inner and set something that's sustainable for yourself. So I would suggest like somebody that's a new gym goer that wants to get in shape. I'm gonna go 3 times a week. To set that something sustainable. You can find time to go to the gym 3 times a week because you never know. Like along with you not being used to making that change, life could happen and they could stop you from going 5 days a week. And then every time you don't go, it's like you kind of like telling yourself subconsciously, okay, like if you're okay with it, you're telling yourself subconsciously that it's all right, and it's just gonna keep going by week after week after week. You're never gonna hit that 5 day a week. You might hit it one week after month, if that. But the trick is to set something sustainable. So reason number two, they don't set sustainable goals, things that they can do consistently for a long period of time. And that's really the two biggest reasons that I kind of came to a conclusion on why nobody hits the New Year's resolutions. So now that we know why people don't hit their New Year's resolutions, I want to jump into some practical advice and just, some things that you can apply to your life now. Like I said, going into 2024, I was making a lot of podcasts on shit to get you ready for 2025. We here now. It's still the first week. It's my last podcast of the first week of 2025. So it's only right to give y'all one more little cool little ass video to get y'all to be the best version of yourself in 2025. So today I'm going to give y'all some practical advice on how you make sure you hit your goals in 2025. You hit your New Year's resolutions and you stay consistent and do what you said you're going to do at the beginning of the year and hold yourself accountable to it. If y'all ready for that, comment the word ready in the chat. We about to get right into it. I'm about to jump right into the first point. I'm feeling this shit. I had a little break from y'all ass. Good little 4-day break. I missed y'all a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. But back to work and back to reality for some of y'all motherfuckers. So, and long, like I said, people said things that aren't sustainable for who they are. But a fun fact is the hardest part of doing anything is starting. And that's what anything new in life you're trying to do. I don't give a fuck if it's going to the gym. I don't give a fuck if it's like applying for jobs or searching for an apartment or doing anything. Like the hardest part of anything that you do in life is starting. So going hand in hand with staying consistent, if you always stop, if you start off strong, especially for my New Year's motherfuckers, when you start off strong, then you stop, you're redoing the hardest part again. And more majority of people stop more than once. They probably stop like more than 2 times, more than 2 to 3 times per month. You're doing the hardest part over again. And every time you stop, it's even harder to get back started. So imagine if you stop 3 times in 1 month. Imagine what the fuck it's gonna feel like to start again the next month. You're not gonna want to do it. That drive, that ambition, that it's not gonna be the same anymore. You're not gonna feel like you want to do it. You're not gonna feel like you have to do it. The more and more you cut yourself short, and you give yourself reasons, you give yourself the excuses or the reasons to justify why you couldn't get it done. You begin, like I said, you begin to kind of train your mind subconsciously to be okay with slacking. Be okay with, oh, not taking this day off. Be okay with, oh, I missed a day. It's all good. I'm gonna get back to it. And you're not gonna get back to it. And that's really the biggest point to it all. Like hardest part is starting. So my thing is, if you don't stop, you never have to redo the hardest part again. So, and then kind of like the more you start to build a momentum. It's kind of like I want you guys to think about like a snowball. Say you got you make a small snowball at the top of a hill, right? And you roll it down the hill. Yeah, it starts off small, it's going down pretty slow, but as you continue to roll, it picks up some more snow. It rolls and rolls and rolls. The slope gets steeper, it gets more snow, it gets bigger, and eventually becomes a big ass snowball that's flying down the hill, flying down the slope. And you can think about it in the same way with whatever you're trying to accomplish with your goals in life. I say focus on just getting 1% better each day. So set goals and action steps that allow you to get 1% better each day. Don't go for the big wins all the time because it may take longer to hit. And with that happening, you're gonna get discouraged, you're gonna become unmotivated from doing it, and you're gonna just instantly be turned off from it. But you getting 1% better each day, those small wins compound and add up. Imagine 1% better 365 days of the year. You're 365% better. That's over 300%. If you haven't gotten to where you want to get by then, you're just doing something fucking wrong. But getting 365% better by doing 1% a day is better than doing some shit like 10% every quarter. So every 3 months, you're getting better. So in comparison, 365% to 40% per year. Which one sounds better? So think about that in that way. Small wins add up, small wins compound. Life isn't a fucking sprint, it's a marathon. So why not treat your goals the same way? Everybody is in a rush, but you going fast and doing too much gets you nowhere faster. Just plan it out, fall in love with the process. I talked about this in my last podcast. The trick is to fall in love with the process, not the result. Don't look at the end result, but by you setting actionable steps and doing that each and every day, getting 1% better each and every day, you looking at the process and tracking you doing what you have to do each day, your non-negotiables, it makes the result, damn, what's the word? Brain fart. It makes the result, god damn, impossible for you to not hit. I can't think of a word. It'll come to me at the dumbest time, but it'll make it impossible for you to not hit the goal. Like inevitable. There it fucking go. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't gonna get past that shit till I forgot the word. You looking at the result and tracking it and doing that 1% each day makes it inevitable that you hit your goal. I almost forgot that shit again. But yeah, so like I said, focus on getting 1% better each day. That's the momentum part of it. You know, the two things that help you hit your goals in 2025 are consistency and momentum. That's it. That's all. Staying consistent, doing whatever you say you're going to do every day is consistency. And the momentum comes from the compounding effect because you're not getting 1% better, then 1% better, then 1% better. At the end of the week, you're not at 1% better, you're at 7% better. So the 1% compounds. So that's the momentum part. It's rolling, it's rolling, it's rolling. So at the end of the first month, you're at 30% already, 30% better. You can actually, it's gonna and this is where the compounding effect comes in. You got 30% better in 1 month. Now your slope, as I think of the snowball, may get steeper and you may go down faster because now you're 30% better before you went to the second one. So now you might start getting 2% better per day, two, 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 two. And at the end of the second month, you're 90% better. Just like that, compounding effect. So focus on getting 1% better each day instead of shooting for the big wins. That's only just gonna piss you off when you don't see the end result. So I I dropped a video called Five Discipline Building Habits to Change Your Life in 2025. And I just say all that to say that the key to staying consistent is having discipline. And I already taught you guys how to build discipline. So I'm not going to really go over it again. You guys can check out that video and see how to build discipline. But it takes discipline to stay consistent because somebody that's undisciplined, like I said, the second they stop, they're going to continue to give themselves reasons to why they won't stop. Or if they don't feel like doing it, they're not going to do it. If they feel away, if they're tired, if it's cold outside, my back hurt. Okay, hold on, my back hurt might be a little bit different. Oh, I had the word, we still got time. This XYZ, blah, 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 bullshit, bullshit. Who gives a fuck? But they care so much about how they feel. That's an undisciplined individual. But if you do what you say you're going to do, in spite of how you feel, in spite of your emotions, in spite of what tries to hold you back, unless life literally holds the door, you can't get it. Damn, that is discipline. That is how you achieve your goals. You have to stay committed. And with being disciplined, it also allows you to hold yourself accountable. You hold yourself to a higher standard. You're like, when you feel like you want to slack off, or if you like even get that second thought of you like, ah, I'll be all right. No, that discipline and that accountability to kick in and be like, nah, I got to do this. This is what I said I'm going to do. Because I mean, the truth is, a lot of people aren't confident, man, because they don't have self-confidence. And self-confidence is built by staying true to your word for yourself, doing things that you say you're going to do and standing to it. Every time you don't do something you say you're going to do, you're hindering your confidence. So continue to do the things that you say you're going to do, and it'll build your self-confidence, and it will make you successful in 2025. You will accomplish your goals. And honestly, a lot of people, need accountability. Um, I mean, it's just the truth. Like I'm a person that can hold myself accountable to a lot of things. But some people really don't have that factor in them, that drive and that ambition in them. It doesn't work in their psyche to push themselves to make it happen. Whether it's something that happened in their childhood, growing up, or they just really just lack that piece in them. And if that's you, find you an accountability partner. Find you somebody you trust to hold you to your standard. To be honest, a lot of people don't know. They didn't ask me to do it. I didn't even deem myself if I want to put the obligation on me. But I'm a lot of people's accountability partners. Like I said, my manager just started going to the gym this year. He said, like, I'm changing my life around X, Y, Z. And I'm the person, I say it jokingly, but at the same time, I'm like, I know my heart is pure, it has like good intent behind it. And, some people, I understand that some people need that. So I'm always like, you went to the gym, or if I see him doing some bullshit, like, hey, you fucking off. And even like other people in my life, I check on them. I'm like, hey, you did this, have you done this already? And I don't give a fuck if they feel like I'm annoying, if I'm nagging, because at the end of the day, they're gonna be glad I did it. Like, and even if they don't recognize what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to help my people get there. I understand that some people need a redirection. Some people need an accountability partner. Some people need a coach. Some people need somebody to back their play, support them, to help them hit their goals, to show them the way, to show them, to remind them what they're going for. And I'm that person for a lot of people. And if you're that person for people, man, continue to do it, man. They need you more than you think. And even don't look for appreciation for it. Don't expect the reward, but do it because it's in the good of your heart. And I mean, you're gonna be rewarded tenfold, man. You're gonna be rewarded tenfold for helping out people, man. So just always continue to be a support system for people, man. You never know what they got going on, and they really need it. Some people can't hold themselves accountable, man. Just do it. It costs nothing. Like I swear to God, it's like a simple conversation. We might be already talking about something. I'm just like, you did this. Nah, I'm like, all right, get on your shit, straight up like that. And I'm harsh. I'm blunt with what I say. So it's like when I say it, it's like, yeah, I'm telling you like that, and it's like you either gonna do it or you're not. I always say I can lead a horse to water, but I can't make them drink. But I will lead my people to the water at least, and then what they do with that, it's on them. But I just know that I did my part. At the end of the day, make me feel good. So if you need an accountability partner, man, find that person, man. Find that outlet. Find somebody you trust. Don't find somebody you know that is ahead of you or at least aligned with you. Because you find somebody that isn't on your same type of time and somebody that don't have that same mindset, you can be wasting your time. They're gonna fall off and holding you accountable. Then what? You looking fucking stupid. But that's neither here nor there, man. So I just want to like, I really want to kind of give a real life example to like how to like show the real importance of momentum and like how if you put that shit on a halt, that starting over part really will fuck with you. And it really is my own personal experience. So I have like I post content on Instagram obviously for what I do as far as my content creation and shit like that. But when I was doing my other businesses back in the day, I had pages for I had separate Instagram pages for that to build the business brand or whatever the case may be. So I had to post consistently on there to get my reach further, get more eyeballs on me, get more leads or whatnot. Right. And then it's like I'll be rolling. Okay, I'm seeing the accounts reach this many views on profile. It'd be a pretty decent number. I'm like, okay, hell yeah. And then one day slips. I'm like, okay, that number goes down on the views on the reach I'm getting. And then that one day turns into a week and the reach is cut in half. Then it goes from the reach being cut in half to the reach being cut even more. And it's like, fuck. When I tell you that number is so hard to get back up, like even me doing my content now and seeing how much reach I get on my channel within like I guess Instagram does it like in the past 30 days and like where I'm at now and understanding the momentum now. I know like to backtrack now and to see the number hit like single digits again or like double digits because I'm at five figures now. I got five digits in my number of reach, goddamn. So it's like if I see that shit drop that, and this is my motivation. If I see that shit drop that low, it's like fuck, because I know how long it took to get there. Like I know how long I've been consistently posting content on Instagram to get the reach I have now, and to see it go all the way back down, it's like you knew the work it took to get there. So to you're gonna be in your head, in the back of your mind. You can sit here and say it's not gonna happen, but I can tell you that it's going to happen because I experienced it my fucking self. You know the work it took to get that number, and once you get back to the bottom, you have to build that number back up and then shoot past it. That your brain is gonna be like, man, like you might even something might come out, a thought might cross your mind where it's like, fuck, I gotta do all this again. I don't feel like doing that. It's real shit. And like, if it's the second you have that thought, you're gonna start giving yourself excuses, start giving yourself reasons to not do it again. And from that point on, you are at rock bottom. And guess what? When you want to start again, you're starting over from the very bottom. So you're doing the hardest part again with nothing. So why not just keep going? I'm telling you, 1% better each day. You shooting for 10% or these big jumps is only going to lead to you getting overwhelmed and you getting burnt out. And that's like a big root cause of people stopping what they're doing. Like they get burnt out because they try to do too much too fast. Like going back to the trying to go into the gym 5 days a week and the motherfucker they never did, they're gonna be burnt out by like on day three, they're gonna be like, damn, I'm kind of tired. And even though that's good, they committed to five. So it's like you missed out on what you committed on because you burned yourself out trying to do too much. So like I said, 1% better each day. 1% better each day. I experienced it, but I'm at the point now where it's like I don't even like I still have my moments, but it's not even about like how I feel anymore. It's not about me having motivation. It's not about me not wanting to do it. Regardless how the fuck I feel, I gotta do it. Like I look at that shit is my motivation. What the number of reach I have is my motivation. I would not go below that shit. I only want to go up. And it's like I'll catch myself slipping sometimes. Like I'll be going through the day, I'm like, fuck. And like I might even like I might not feel like it, not even feel like it. I might like, have to record. I might have to record something to post because I ain't got shit to post. It's like you gotta do the work. I don't give a fuck if I don't feel like doing it. It's what I have to do. I signed up for this shit when I became a fucking businessman, when I became a content creator. And it's just it is what it is. So whatever your goals are, whatever you set for yourself, you committed to it. So hold yourself to it. If you don't hold yourself to it, who else is gonna do it for you? If you don't do the work, who else gonna do the work for you? That's all. I'm just saying. Reflect on that for a little bit, man. I told y'all I'm feeling this shit today. Feeling this shit, goddamn. I'm pot love. Like, this shit been marinating in the head. I just had to spit it out. I want you guys to be great in 2025 because I know I'm gonna be great. You guys are gonna see the journey with me. Like you guys are gonna see this podcast grow so much in this year. And I just started. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? And the second y'all start saying what the fuck or the XYZ, this shit can't be real. I want y'all to come back to this exact video where I said stay consistent. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna do this podcast 2 times a week, every week for the entire year. I'm gonna do what I said I'm gonna do every day, regardless of how the fuck I feel, regardless if I'm tired. If I stay out late, get no sleep, not enough sleep, I don't give a fuck. If I said I'm gonna do this, I'm still gonna do it regardless. I set myself up for failure. I still gotta do what I said I'm gonna do, regardless of how I feel, regardless of how I feel outside, regardless of my circumstance, in spite of everything. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. All right, man. Y'all know what I like to do, man. We are halfway through the podcast, man. So y'all know what time it is. It is money moves. Money moves, money moves, money moves. God damn. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm trying to figure out shit. It's a new year, 2025. Need to figure out a money move for y'all ass. I know I put y'all on game. If y'all new to the podcast, what I like to do in the money move, I like to give the audience a lucrative opportunity, a lucrative business opportunity that they can start. It was very simple, and they started with just their phone, some Wi-Fi, or even a laptop, and it can be ran most times anywhere around the world, and it's more times not an online business, but sometimes actually physical things. But I just like to give you guys lucrative opportunities because everybody tells you start a business. Everybody tells you it's so easy to make money online. Everybody tells you, oh man, I'm running this business, I'm doing this. Come start a business. There's so much freedom behind it. But nobody tells you what business to start. And I'm not telling you what business to start, but I will say that for 2024, the entire year, I was experimenting with a lot of different business ventures. And I tried things to see like how lucrative they were, to see the barrier to entry, to see if it is what it say it is, how easy it is, the delivery of it, like, and what it takes to really make it happen and be successful with it. So these businesses are tried and true by me, and I can speak to them and I can vouch for them. So today's money move is going to be, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm still trying to figure shit out. There's so many I could choose from. Today's money move. Fuck it. Today's money move is copywriting. The money move is copywriting. A little backstory to how I got into copywriting. Scrolling one day on YouTube, and somehow, some way, Cardinal Mason popped up on my fucking feed, and he was talking some shit, and I'm like, I was in my marketing scheme at this point in time, so I'm like, copywriting like is kind of what you do in business as far as marketing. So I'm like, okay, I had to get better at copywriting anyway, and I had always been a very good writer. So hint, hint, if you're a great writer, if you have a way with words, you can be persuasive with your words. You can make things sound good. You can make people do things with your words. Copywriting may be a venture for you. So, what copywriting is, like I said, I was doing my marketing shit. I'm sorry, the backstory, my marketing shit. So I found Cardinal Mason. And he was like, "Yeah, man, I made this shit doing freelance copywriting." And I'm like, "That's it? You just write these simple ass email copies?" And it is that easy. But a lot of people, the hardest people don't want to do the hard part of it. And the hard part of it is the marketing yourself, doing the reach out, doing the cold outreach, doing the lead gen, cold calling, cold emailing, practicing your copy on the lead outreach, but trying to find those clients to do copywriting for is actually the biggest like challenge of the business. I can say that because I did it myself. God damn, like I'm talking about I emailed companies and it was funny as fuck. Like I was emailing people I didn't know. I was finding ways to like get their emails, get their phone numbers, people I never knew. And I actually made a free training on how to actually get lead gen like this, like to generate leads for cold outreach. I made a free video course, actually a free video training on that. And I'm actually gonna drop the link to it in the YouTube chat right now. You guys go check it out. I'm gonna drop the link to actually my store, but it's free, completely free video course for lead gen for cold outreach. So I was using this method actually to build up my lead list, and then I was reaching out to them. So I just dropped it in the YouTube chat. That's the link to my store. Go sign up and watch that course. Like I said, 100% free. No bullshit, no strings attached, nothing extra, no hidden agenda, just goodwill. But back to the story, man. Yeah, so I'm over here emailing people, and let me see if I can pull up some. Nah, I don't want to put the email on blast. I'm not gonna do it like that. But I was reaching out to these companies, asking, well, pitching my copywriting service to them, and I had got one that actually did go a little bit further, but I got no copywriting clients. But the fact of the matter is, the barrier to entry for this business is very easy. Like I said, if you're a great writer, you know how to write, you know how to make things sound good with less words. Like you know how to make things sound good in a short amount of words, and you can put things together and get people to buy off your words, click or do whatever call to action you put. Copyright is good feel for you. What I am gonna do, guys, though, I am gonna pull up some of my sample copy that I will do for y'all. Some of the copy I was writing when I was pitching to these services. I mean, I was definitely writing shit. So let me see. Give me 1 second. And this is to show you how easy it is. But like I said, this money move of the week. Money move of the week is copywriting. And let me see. Get this shit popping for y'all. My bad. Don't crucify me on the goddamn cross now. I was trying to get it as fast as I could. Shit. So, oh. There we go. Anyways, all right. This is my copywriting portfolio when I was pitching. So, like, this is when I was doing my studying. Like, this is literally what I was doing for my sample copy. And this is just to go to show you how easy it is. Like, I was writing copy like this. And if you need people to like when you're trying to find products or companies to practice copywriting for, all I did was just find some businesses, find people that were selling things, whether it's coaches, mentorships, or real like businesses that sold products. I would just go in there and like look at the products they were selling, see what they kind of had to say about it, and then just write my copy based on that. So and copy comes in many different forms. So it's like emails, websites. You see, like this was copy. So when I was doing my copywriting, I wrote a copy for my actual website. It was Champion Copy. So the key to copywriting is like drawing in attention and getting them to, like I said, hit your call to action. So it kind of like with sales, it's really just effective communication. So like pattern interrupt. So like the way the website would show up is like boom. So it's literally just my website was just straight words. So boom, it would start like this. Say you're here. You either need me or you're curious. And I made it easier than ever for you to do the proper research or digging needed to justify your decision. If you're ready to talk, book a call by email, and I have my email up. Or if you need to see a little more proof, a little more evidence, I have an entire folder dedicated to my entire copywriting portfolio. The link is right below this section. Boom. Then I had the link to my copy portfolio. Boom. Another CTA. So CTA one was send the email. CTA two was click the link if you need to see more info. Boom. Right after that, they're gonna come back to it. So now if they scrolled this far, they already done forgot your email. So the trick, like this is what I mean, you have to know what you're doing. The trick is to put it again at the bottom as a third CTA. So boom, after my sample copy portfolio, they're gonna come back to the page here, and you see like what you see, book that call, and we'll talk soon. Email. That is copywriting. That's it. It's not the simple like nobody's gonna buy shit that's like you saying read in the back. Not you read. I'm not reading no product description. I'm not trying to sell myself, motherfucker. I'm making these motherfuckers be more interested in me. I'm building interest. I'm building intrigue. I'm making people wonder about me. And I also gave evidence. So it's like everything they needed was on the website. I want to see if the website still up. The website still up. I'll show y'all. I think I ain't gonna lie. I shut that shit down, so it might be gone. That shit say it's not available. That motherfucker gone. Yep. All right, so that bitch is gone. But it was up anyway. So that was like website I did. And now, like I said, it comes in websites, emails. This is email. So some emails out. So what you guys are gonna see, like you can see the Instagram handles, and like I did a lot of drop shipping e-commerce business because they selling products, so it's easy to find shit to practice copy on. So like you see here, this was a Instagram page for their product. It was 50 winning products. This was their product description I put so I could have something to go off of for reference. So boom, I had that, and then I would just start writing. So like the subject line of the email, the preview text, like this shit matters. Like this is what they gonna see when it is like the phone in their inbox and their email. This is how you draw attention in. So like the preview text, so like when the email first hits your email or hits your phone, the first thing they're gonna would have saw was this right here: 50 money printing techniques to scale your dropshipping business instantly. Boom, already built some intrigue. Then when they open it, the subject line, the next thing they're going to see is 50 products, $2 million, building even more intrigue. Boom, the body of the work. So now the trick is to not keep it too long, but to also say enough to get them to persuade them to do the call to action. So my body. So I put this is kind of like code for copywriters. Like so, like when you put it in the email marketing systems, you do this kind of like input. That's this when you build your email list. That right there just helps you so you can automate your email send. It'll put the first name of the individuals that you have on your email list. So let's just read this body, for example. So with Buddha, my name, for example, Cortez. We've been lied to our whole lives with the caps interest. For so long, we've been misled to believe that we needed to create the next big thing or the new fad in order to start making millions. But Cortez, what if I told you that was a myth, a scam, honestly, in an attempt to keep as many people as possible away from the key to the floodgates of cash? You don't have to make the next Tesla or become Amazon's top competitor to make millions of dollars. Better yet, you don't even have to make your own product. Crazy, right? Makes you think. Pattern interrupt. Like I told this, I wrote this handwritten, no chat GPT. This is before chat GPT got popping. I wrote this shit off the dome. That's why I said I'm a great writer. I always been one. And this is all based off the description. I kind of got some insight to who the person was. And then I got some insight from the product description. And I made this entire email based off that. At the age of 20, I was able to sell over $2 million worth of products in my dropshipping business. I was fresh out of high school. I didn't have a multi-million-dollar product at that time. Hell, I didn't even have a plan. But, and I'm gonna stop here before I get into the rest of it. This was their backstory, but if you think about it, it's also their target audience. So if you can talk about your problems and your problems line up with, or even the problems of other people that they're having, which is kind of why I say what I said about fresh out of high school, didn't have a product at the time, didn't have a plan. I was like that myself, and I know a lot of people can relate to that. So if as long as it's relatable, you're still doing that intrigue, you still got people reading all the way down. The trick is to get them to read as long as possible. So boom, after years of trial and error and figuring out what it took to finally become successful and thrive in such a lucrative market, I was able to compile a list of the 50 winning products that brought my business the most money, and they can do the exact same thing for yours in as soon as 30 days. Gives you so, and this is so powerful because Alex Mosey talks about this when you're pitching that offer. Is the bottom point is perceived likelihood of achievement times dream outcome over effort and sacrifice and time. And me putting 30 days, it gives the time away, how long it's going to take for you to do it. You see, Cortez, most people try to sell any and everything when starting a dropshipping business, and all that does is keep them at $0 a month, aka broke. The trick is to sell profitable products that are always in demand. Still sounds easy, right? Now answer these 4 questions. What products are high in demand? What products have the lowest shipping costs? What products have the highest profit margins? What products sell year round? P.S. You don't want a slow season in your business. Pattern interrupt. Before I get to the rest of this shit, right? I'm gonna show you. I wrote this off the dome, but these questions, right? Remember these. Look at the description. Look at the product description. I told you I do shit like this. Never mind. Look, low shipping costs, profit margin, evergreen products. Sound familiar? Sound familiar? Use your brain. This is the power. If you know how to write and know how to use your words, copywriting can be lucrative for you. Like I really could have took off in this shit if I had the will to really want to do this shit for people. Like it's easy, but I'm not gonna beg people to go work for the company. I do my own shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. So let's finish this off. If those questions had your brain stuck on buffering, then product selection may not be as easy as you thought. But no worries. I have a list of 50 problem solving, profitable products that sell 24/7 and are constantly high in demand, no matter the season. I'm gonna tell you the importance of this paragraph. I just reiterated that this person's product solves the problem of them not being able to answer these questions. That's so powerful. That's so important. So let's finish this off. 50 winning products takes the guesswork out of your dropshipping business. With this guide, you'll be able to gross more income than I ever could have if you start now. Receive likelihood of achievement, dream outcome. I say this because you skip the trial and error phase, effort sacrifice, and save the time that I spent failing to learn the best way to create a life-changing income, dream outcome. And Cortez, I guarantee that you either owned or used at least 5 out of these 50 products at some point in your life. Relatable. So instead of paying for the products you want and use, make them pay for themselves and fund a lifestyle so lavish that people won't think what you're doing is legal. So with a lifestyle so lavish is a dream outcome. And what's so important about this entire last line, that people won't think that what you're doing is legal, it makes you it raises your status. It raises your status for other people and it raises your status up, puts you on different pedestals. Like it makes you feel like your status is going to be raised. This product is going to raise your status because, like I said, people won't think what you're doing is legal. You're going to be so far ahead in your mind. You're like, oh, I'm going to be this. Why I'm going to be like this. People going to think I'm that, and that's what people want when they buy shit. They want something that can make them feel higher than people. Boom. So let's finish it off. I can give you the exact replica in Blueprint digital product that can start bringing you in 10K a month at the minimum. Click the link to receive access to the product that made me 2.3 million. And as you see, I put CTA. That's a CTA. That's just a copy I wrote. It's one of many. Like I got a lot. I'm not gonna go into them all, but like I said, I was doing this copy shit. So it's real easy, real lucrative. If you know how to write and know how to, you have a nice way with your words, copywriting is a great lucrative business for you. So money move of the week is copywriting. I'm actually gonna put it in the. I'm gonna put it on the screen for y'all, man. So you can see how to spell it. Because it's not probably not the copywriter you thinking. Copywriter. This right here can make you some money on. But without further ado, let's get back into the video. Let's get back into the main topic, main podcast. Hope you guys found some valuable information in that. Maybe you guys might make a decision tonight. But copywriting is lucrative. So back to your 2025 goals. Back to your New Year's resolutions that you won't hit. Where are we at? I think we're almost done. If you made it this far, man, comment the word champion in the fucking comments, man. You made it this far, you got the ability to fucking be successful in 2025 and you're doing the right thing. You have you don't have TikTok brain. You made it this far, you don't have TikTok brain. You have watched enough, you have come far enough and you haven't stopped. You have the attention span to stay focused. So I really only got one more really point to make. Honestly, it's not a point, but this is a way that you can start working on your self accountability. So a lot of, like I said earlier, it's hard for people to hold themselves accountable, to stay consistent, to make sure they hit their goals or follow through what they said they're going to do. And I broke it down. I didn't break it down. I'm not going to take credit for it, but excuse me, I found a way to hold yourself to it. To one, give you like kind of like the gamify your life, gamify your goals, and it also helps you to track the grind and track the process instead of checking the results. So it allows you to track the process, to track your process, so you can see why you didn't hit your goals, or you can see why you're going to hit your goals, and see if you're on target to hit them. And it's a habit tracker. A habit tracker will hold you accountable because what you do is you'll create it for every day of the month. You'll put the habits in, then the habits are just your daily non-negotiable that you set from the action plans of your goals, and you put them into the habit tracker, and then you as you do them each day, you check them off. And when you string those days together, if you string 7, you got a perfect week. You string the I don't know what happened. You string those 30 days together, you string 12 months together, you got a perfect year. And if you string enough perfect years together, there's no reason you shouldn't hit your goal. I'm just saying. So, a habit tracker, man. I think everybody should get one. There are loads of videos on the internet, loads of videos on the internet that can teach you how to make your own habit tracker, whether that's on Google Sheets, Microsoft Excel, Notion. It's a lot of habit tracker apps out there that you can use to make sure you hit your goals. And it's so cool. Like I said, it gamifies it because now once you finish it, you can check it off. So it's like, all right, that's kind of like your satisfaction, your gratification that you look for so much to make the gratification. You checking the box off and it makes you fall more in love with that process, fall more in love with that grind. So guys, make a habit tracker for 2025. That's my biggest piece of advice to make sure you guys stay consistent with your goals is to make a habit tracker. And I'm actually gonna show you guys mine. I wasn't going to, but I'm not. So this is my habit tracker right here. Give me one second. And I'm gonna stick to it. Like this is what holds me accountable. So, and you can track whatever you want, whatever you need for whatever your goals you got going on. So, like my habit tracker, some of the things I got going on, I'm not gonna tell you guys my goals. I'm just gonna let you guys see them motherfuckers come to fruition. But I got up before 7:30. I got meditate. I got my workout. I track my calories in, my calories out. I track my deficit. I do an average and a sum. I track my macronutrients. Reading 10 pages a day. This is part of me controlling my emotions. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't got anger issues or nothing, but I be getting pissed off at dumb shit. But it's like, I'm working to be more stoic. That's a big. I'll tell you one of my big goal of mine is to be a little bit more stoic. So that's why this is here. Got post 1 to 2 IG posts a day. Engage with other content. Post stories. And then this is just some extra money in my pocket, man. A little side hustle because you can't like as long as any track. If it's important to you, you would track it. Anything you care about, you should be tracking to make sure you're on target to hit that goal. That's my habit tracker. This is in Notion. Like I said, there's tons of videos on how to make a habit tracker. So, I don't have the capacity to teach you guys how to make one here. And it's so easy now. Like we're in a new day and age with innovation and technology that ChatGPT can make you a habit tracker. But if you're still that fucking lazy, man, you need a habit tracker, man. Let me know in the comments below. Y'all want me to fucking drop a template? I can put a template together so you guys can have a habit tracker. Because look, I literally have it for every month of the year. So already set in stone. So if you guys want this template, man, you guys too lazy. Oh shit. Yeah, I was just like, what the hell? Yeah, if you guys are too lazy, man, just let me know if you guys want me to drop a template for the habit tracker and I'll do it for y'all. But this is what's gonna keep you accountable. You get the instant gratification of being able to check off your your action steps and your non-negotiables and make you feel better every time you check it out. Like, okay, yeah, I did this, I did that. And that's what you want. So that's my habit tracker. You guys need, not can, you guys need to make your own and get started with that shit ASAP. That's how you're gonna keep yourself accountable. That's how you're gonna hit your goals. That's how you can get your shit done. And man, that's it for the podcast. That's it for the main topic. I'm just tired. I've been there. I've been the person that's to set goals and not follow through all the way through and not see it through. And if I didn't do that, I could have been so much further in life. But with my changed mindset, my changed mentality, and my goals I have now, I'm not going to let anything like there is no other option. I need to succeed. I will succeed. I have to succeed. Like Brandon Carter always says, you don't rise to your ambition, but you fall to your standard. My standard is to hit my goals, regardless, in spite of everything. So this is what I am doing. This is what I will do for the entire year. Like I said, you guys gonna see my goals come to fruition in the like on YouTube. Like this whole journey is gonna be tracked. Like from my podcast to the videos I drop, you guys are gonna see everything just consistently get better. Everything consistently just wow. Everything just happens so quick. Boom, boom, boom. But really, it's not quick. It's gonna feel quick because you guys aren't seeing the work that's being done behind the scenes. That's just a little bit of it, but it's a lot more to it. So like I said, man, make you guys a habit tracker. Like I said, you want me to drop a template, let me know in the comments below, and I'll put that together and drop it for y'all. It's no biggie. It's really no biggie at all. But like I said, man, consistency and momentum. Consistency and momentum are the two most important factors in hitting your goals 2025. Man, I don't know what's going on today with the service. Give me another freaking cable. Consistency and momentum, two factors that's going to play a biggest role in you hitting your goal of 2025. As long as you stay consistent and build the momentum. Remember, it's 365% better in a year. If you aren't substantially better than how you were at the beginning of the end of the year by getting 1% better, then you need to go continue to figure something else out because you just aren't moving to it. So before I get out of here, I got some comments. All right. All right. We had a viewer goddamn showing out in the comments. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody that wants to be successful in 2025. That's what I'm fucking talking about. But before I get up out of here, man, I did not forget. If you've been watching the podcast, you know what time it is. Book of the week. Book of the week, book of the week, book of the week. So I had my podcast on Monday and the week is not over. So if you guys didn't catch the podcast last week, you didn't get the book of the week, but you're going to get today. And if you did catch the podcast last week, you already know what the book of the week is. And it is the Bible. Book of the week is the Bible. Get y'all some motherfucking Jesus. Get y'all some motherfucking Jesus. I ain't gonna lie, ain't no more to say than that. Get y'all some Jesus, man. Like I said, I'm religious. Some people may not be religious. I'm not throwing religion on you, but I'm gonna speak to what I believe in. Like I said, not to sway nobody, not to get you to act no way, not to do this, that, and third. And that's not what this is. But I'm just saying, man, Bible stands for basic instructions before leaving Earth, and it gives you an advantage because life repeats itself, and the Bible can really kind of prepare you for what's going on. It can give you insight. It can give you insight into what's going to happen because what they speak about in this book is what is coming to fruition in life, is what's happening. And when you can see that, you kind of open your third eye up a little bit. But I'm saying it gives you a head start because you catch it before it happens. If you can read it and take that knowledge in and apply it to your lives, like a lot of things in the Bible are happening in life. A lot of principles in the Bible you can apply to your life to become a better person. And it's funny because even God said money answers all things in the Bible. And Jesus said money answers all things in the Bible. So what the fuck? Come on now, y'all want money, right? Even Jesus said, get y'all some money, goddamn. So read the Bible, man. Book of the week of the Bible. I'm still reading 40 Laws of Power, and I'm reading the Bible, man. Multitasking. Book of the week is the Bible. Get y'all some motherfucking Jesus once again. Become better people, man. Y'all need them. Y'all need Jesus. Go find them. But yeah, man. I'm glad to be back. I hope y'all missed me. Hope y'all missed me because, like I said, this topic was marinating. I wanted to come in and get out some game, man. Some game that's gonna set you up for success in 2025. And I think that's exactly what I did. I was feeling it tonight. I'm sorry I was late. I was late. Life fucking happens. But I'm here. And I still gave y'all some fire shit. So, hope y'all don't hate me too much for that. Psychology of Success podcast, man. We do this every Monday, every Friday, 7 o'clock on the dot. Minus today for the motherfuckers in the comments that's gonna talk shit. 7 o'clock on the dot. Unless life fucks something up. Because I'm human and shit happens in my life too. Yeah, man. You need to play this shit back, man, and take some notes. Get you a habit tracker. Stay consistent and keep them on momentum. And there's no reason you shouldn't succeed in 2025. Y'all had a little break from me. Enjoy it. I don't mean goddamn go fuck off, go party, go make some motherfucking money, go become the better version of yourself, go work, go be better. That's what I mean by enjoy your weekend. Go be better. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Psychology Success Podcast, man. Every Monday, every Friday, 7 p.m., man. It's your boy, the one and only, him himself, Cortez, man. And I'll catch y'all next time. I am out. Peace.